I mean, I just don't understand how you don't want your legacy to be carried on, bro. Like,
my legacy is me. My legacy is not my kids. My legacy is me. My legacy is my show. My legacy is Amani. My legacy is not my kids, because average people will be like, oh, I want a legacy, but you're average. You live like a peasant. So what is your legacy? Let's say that you are above average. You're a millionaire. You're brilliant. You've made all these contributions to society. Your kid could come out to be a crackhead. Your kids could come out to be a school shooter. And that's the legacy? That's your legacy? I don't think that legacies, people even really know what they mean. Because your legacy starts with you. And if you don't have a legacy in your name, your kids ain't got shit to do with your legacy. People think that a legacy is just having kids. No, your legacy is what you set your kids up for. And a lot of people don't got two fucking pennies to rub together, but want to have kids and a legacy. What fucking legacy do you have? A legacy of debt? You are an everyday average citizen, sir.
So you consider, that's so fucking selfish, bro.
So her point is that without a legacy, you don't need to make babies. You don't need to have kids who are going to live off your debt and live like the same kind of lifestyle like you lead: poverty, or suffering, misery. I mean, me, yeah, thinking about my African parents. I grew up in Africa. I was born in Africa. Thinking about that, my parents were not selfish. They never thought about a legacy. They were just thinking about procreation. They wanted to have offsprings. They wanted to have somebody to bear their name. They wanted to have, for us, I think, I don't know, for my family or most African families and the community where I grew up in, for a family to have a kid, to have a new baby, to have a newborn baby, it's celebrated to an extent that everyone in the community is so happy and so blessed to see that there will be a continuity of the community when the older people are gone. You know, it's about continuity. It's not just about legacy. It's not about money. It's not about wealth. It's about the continuation. Who are the people who are going to be there when you're gone? Because before you were here, there were some people here. Your ancestors were here. So that's the belief, you know. But I think in the Western world is something else. People think a lot about wealth, about the legacy, about inheritance, you know. Of course, there is inheritance where I come from in Africa, but we don't place so much emphasis on money, on wealth, on inheritance. We place so much emphasis on humanity, on continuity.
So no, selfish. Actually, it's selfish to have kids because you think that you're so great that you're going to pass on something great to your kids, to the world. You're not that great.